Is this a new video? This is a continuation of last week's.
No, new video.
This is a new video. Everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is a glorious Monday morning. It's the 16th this morning. We are at a job over in Lyndhurst Road, over in Hampstead, NW3. We've then got to go up to Warwickshire. I've got a quote up there I've got to go and do. It's not actually a quote, it's for a tender, it's for a works package programme we've got to put together. If we've got enough time later on in the afternoon, we're going to run back down to Docklands to go and pick up the triaxle trailer. Then we're going to go to Watford to go and pick up a load of powder coated trunking which we've ordered. So it's a very busy day. So I'll see how much we can squeeze in today. We'll see. But beer, crisps, peanuts, that is the most important thing. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Helen's emailed everybody and asked them, is this anything to do with anybody? And everyone's turned around and said no. So yeah, that's just going to take everybody's telephone out. But
That's what she wants. She's the one that's got to bear
she's going to be bearing the brunt of it in about 20 minutes when we cut this all out. But she said the landlord just turned around and said, just rip this thing off the wall, we don't want it. Personally, I'd have just left the thing, but she wants it gone. She said she's tried to reach out to BT, they're not interested in sorting it or neating it up. So what's happened is the owner of this building doesn't want any of this detritus on the wall. They don't want any of these cables running around. They've asked the managing agent to send an email out to everybody saying, look, are these your telephone cables? Please let us know. Are you using, is it fibre? Are you using BT? What is it you're using? Every single person has emailed back saying, no, it's nothing to do with us. That actually isn't the case. They just can't be bothered to check. So they're just saying it's nothing to do with them. The problem is we've now got to disconnect all of this. So, which is fine, we can take this off. I know this is still in, I guarantee this is still in service, but we'll take this, we can just neatly put a whisker box there, cut these all back, but I guarantee later on in the week we're going to be back, we'll be paid to put fresh telephone cabling back in. It's what it is. We're committed now, Jack. All right, that's the entire building's phone network out. All right, I give it literally 10 minutes before I start getting phone calls. But it is what it is, all right. I mean, it, we're here now. I bet that guy's on the phone now trying to work out why he's got no internet. Yeah, let's get out of here. Well, the next content you see will probably be later in the week of us putting a load of telephone cable in back on that building. Oh dear. So when you open your emails in a second, you'll probably get about 20 emails from residents there.
Oh, okay.
All complaining that that they have no telephone now. So we've cut everything off, but yeah, I mean,
That's what you were asked.
yeah, I'm just letting you know there's probably going to be a barrage of emails. Anyway, I'll give this Abby a ring and I'll see if I can get in there today, but yeah. Okay, leave it with me.
Thank you so much.
All right, have a good day.
Hello.
Hello, is that Abby?
I think you've got the wrong number.
Oh, I do apologise. Lyndhurst Road. Is this the right number for that address?
Oh, sorry. Okay, you want the office. Can I give you a number for Abby then? Because I'm
Sure.
not there. Okay, it's 077.
Yeah, brilliant. Fab. All right, thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
All right, no
All right,
problem.
cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Hi, is that Abby?
Yes.
Abby, hi. I'm Thomas Nagy. I was just wondering if we could squeeze in there today at some point just to see if we can get them up and running again.
Not really going to work today, just because she's not around.
Yeah, tomorrow can work. We can make that work. That's fine.
Thanks very much.
Superstar. Thanks very much, Abby.
Bye.
Take care. Right, so that was a no for today, which is bloody irritating. Tomorrow, looks like we're going there. We don't generally do domestic work anymore. We don't have anything to do with it, but this client, they've just never ever given us, in like the 8 years we've worked for them, they've never given us any hassle. And like every time we put an invoice in, they just pay it. So we never have an issue. So for that reason, we just do the work. Hey fella, sorry to bother you, man. Yeah. Any chance I can just have a quick look at the transit a sec, if possible? This is one of our vans that's now, it's waiting on the insurance company to decide what to do with it. I personally don't think they're going to say it's worth salvaging. Maybe they will, I don't know. One of my guys ran into the back of somebody else. To be fair, for how well I say that, they were doing about 40 when it hit. It needs a new bumper, new bonnet, locking latch, new grille. I think it needs a radiator, PTO for the high-ab because that also doesn't work anymore. And then on the back, I think it needs a new crash bar on the back, new lights. I'm sure it's probably one or two other things it now needs as well. So it's not an exhaustive list, but it's enough that an insurance company might write it off. I don't know. Yeah, really, really fucking annoying. If it was just a normal van, I wouldn't have thought anything of it. You'd have just told them to write it off. But I'm really, because that's such a lovely bit of kit, that high-ab. What do you think? You think it's worth salvaging? Leave it below. Because before the accident, it actually ran really nice. And the problem is we need this vehicle. We've got columns that we've got to pull out and stuff, and we can't because we haven't got the high-ab. Oh yeah, and the airbags went off. Seat belts don't work now because the detonators have gone off. Yeah. Morning, Anson. Drop a milk, please. Lovely. Thank you very much. See you again, fella. Cheers. All right, everybody. We've just left the unit, so Jack is going off to go and do another job. I'm going to go to a company where we've been working for sort of the past year. I've got to go and pick our tray. We've got a triaxle trailer that's over there, and our scissor lift is over there, but we need that for another job over in Essex. So I'm going to run over there now, go and hitch up the trailer to this. So the next scene you see will be us over there, hopefully. I have no idea how we're gonna get this out of here. Oh fuck.
The back is gonna hit.
What the fuck's up? 20 minutes later. Sorted. Yeah, this has been sat here for a few months. We finished the job, and because we're doing sort of just constant maintenance here, this just ended up staying here, but we need this now for another job. Let's pull that forwards. Before everybody starts in on this, I thought you were supposed to be working on the business rather than in it. That is true, but there are still the odd day here and there where I just have to get involved, because if I don't, some shit just wouldn't happen, but I'm well aware of it.
You shouldn't strap it down like that.
Grow up, mate. At least I'm making an effort. For anybody who's wondering, the purpose of this is just to, it's very bottom heavy, but I do need to strap it down because it just makes me feel a bit safer. I can guarantee there'll be many, many comments. Yeah, so everybody in the comments is a self-proclaimed fucking expert on aerospace, rocket science and engineering. You ever notice that? I guarantee there'll be at least 10 people in the comments section. I've been in the haulage industry for 54 years. That's an absolute embarrassment how you're doing those straps. Shut up, okay? I don't care. It works. If I get pulled over by the fuzz, they'll be happy with it. All right? There's that guy on Insta, B Plumber or something. His videos are fucking hilarious. He says that. Grow up, mate. I put a post on LinkedIn the other day. I was driving past a load of roadworks and I saw this company, no PPE, limited barriers, like trip hazards. They just didn't give a fuck. And I put it on LinkedIn saying, like, why is this acceptable? Why is it okay in this modern day and age that that shit still goes on? And you know the amount of people who turned around and they all said the same shit. Did you stop and talk to them? Did you ring their company up? No, I couldn't ring their fucking company up because they weren't displaying any company names. Understandably, when a company works like a sack of shit on the side of the road, they're not going to display their company, are they? Oh, you should have stopped and talked to them. Maybe they just needed Maybe they just needed educating, you know? Maybe it was your responsibility to educate them. Do you really fucking think they want to be educated? Like, I don't want to be rude, but use your fucking common sense. Do you really think that sort of outfit, they're well aware of the dangers of what they're doing. That's why they're not displaying their brand anywhere. That's why they're driving unsigned written vans. They're not wearing brands on their clothing. Like, they know the dangers, they're not stupid. Fuck my life. Oh, they just need to be educated. No, they don't need to be educated because you don't want them anywhere near the fucking industry because they're idiots. They're not idiots, actually. They're carrying out telephony, splicing, cable connections. They're not stupid people. They're just fucking lazy. Because I get it. Health and safety, to do it right, takes time. It takes time to set everything out, do your cones, your traffic management. I swear, we've gone fucking soft in this world. Some people you don't need to educate. You just need to fucking get rid of them. Do you honestly think, if you stop and go, I tell you what, next time I see a telephony outfit not obeying by the rules, which to be fair, there's a lot of them, I'll pull over and we'll record it, have the mic on, and we'll see. I guarantee they'll just say 2 words. Fuck off, mate, it's 3 words. They're not interested, they don't want to know. I get why they're doing it, because it's fast, it's speed, it's quick. You can work, if you cut out all health and safety, you can work 3 times as quick. But like this, it takes me half an hour just to strap this piece of shit down. Like, it takes time. All right, so I'll show you a little bit. I've got to be a bit careful what I film in here because there's some stuff we can't show you. But we've been here for sort of the last 9 months now. I can only show you about 5% of what we've done here, but this gives you an example. So this is some of the tray work and containment that we've done. So we've split it, so we've got data on basket on one side, we've got power in the middle, and then you've got fire on the outer edge. And then you've got CCTV, you've got lighting, all the metal pipe work. That was all our handiwork. So I'll show you around this way. So all the same up here. This is all exactly the same. Conduit runs are over there, so we've got one for commando, one for a commando socket, one for power, and then data. So we've run them all in separate conduits, all going up onto the basket. That came out quite nicely. So this is one of the subboards that we've put in. So this ironically wasn't actually ever going to be used, but it's ended up that we've ended up using it for a fair bit of stuff. So we've got lighting, power, and then a 6x6 trunking. And then up there is it's one of the server racks. There's multiple server racks in this building. So we've got a server rack up there. Again, a bit of steel conduit. All the twin and earth cabling, that's all clipped with metal clips on the tray. It came out quite nice. It was a lot of work. To do it neatly takes a lot of time, but it did come out really well. I can't really show you much back there because the warehouse is in use at the moment. I've got to be careful what I show you, but we just replicated this pretty much all the way through the warehouse. So we've got another job of theirs coming up imminently, all being well. So hopefully you'll see a lot more content in that building than you will here. This trunking here is for a railway station we're doing, and it was all just a galvanized finish, but we had to get it powder coated in black. You want to see what £6,000 worth of trunking looks like? I sure do. I wouldn't mind. We put it all up in galv, and it was a beautiful fit. It was properly neat. Mr. Meenan walks along and says, well, you can take that all down because it was all in galv. I didn't realize we had to do it all in powder coat black. Jeez. I think that 90-degree bend is about 300 quid. I mean, it's beautiful stuff. It's IP rated trunking as well because it's going outside. So the idea is it has this rubber strip and it sits over the top of the trunking. So when you clamp it down, when you bolt it down, you have a waterproof finish. So you can run singles outside, basically. Twin compartment as well, because one side's going to be data and one side's going to be power. Apparently all the lengths are all black powder coat as well. All right, that's all the trunking on. There's still some left here, but what I'll do, I think, yes, they're going to drop it down on Wednesday. We're going to Ockenden with this tomorrow, and then that'll be enough to get the boys started. They need this trunking, and they also need the scissor lift, because this is high-level trunking, so that's what they need the scissor lift for. Right, let's go back to the unit, dump all this off, and we'll pick this up tomorrow, in that case. Pickles, cucumbers, oranges, tomatoes, pears, lemons. Yeah. The technical term in the industry is it's fucked. Dan's inverter doesn't work yet again, so when shit doesn't work, it gives me sleepless nights. I still sit there doing that at night, twitching because I can't go to sleep because I know there's something in this van that isn't right and I can't deal with it. I can't express enough how much shit has to work. Like when you're driving something and like the aircon doesn't work, or like there's a button which doesn't work, I can't cope. It has to work, and this doesn't work, and there could be 66 things that are wrong with it. 12.2. Okay.
Meanwhile.
Do you want to give us a little update, Tom?
Yeah, it's fucked. That's the update. It's fucked. No, the battery clamp on that battery is broken, which is why it's not charging the battery, which is why the inverter isn't working. So I'm going to try and find a Halfords or some sort of auto parts store and go and pick up a new battery clamp now. I'm fixing this today because I can't cope when shit doesn't work. There's a Halfords in Basildon, 19 minutes away. Done. Oh, God. All right, here we go. Hello. Hello. What happened to the books? You just had the book and you just quickly flicked through it. 70 XSJ W26. Fuck W26. I just really struggle with this shit. W26. That's FW. Right, flat wiper. Alright. Whatever. Right, that's his. Right, let's get Jack some. F22 and F30. Right, done. Everybody's got their wiper blades. They'll all be happy. I know I said I was I'm trying to spend my time working on the business rather than in it, and you could argue again, well, this isn't working on it, this is working in it. And to an extent that is true. I mean, it is true, it's not even to an extent. But there is a balance. Like for me, I think it is good to go out and just see the guys. It is good to go out and see a job and just, you know, have a chat with them. Just because otherwise, if I just spend all my time in the office, I don't think that's good for the guys on site. I think it is important that you at least go and see them and, I don't know, have a chat, interact, and just, I don't know. I'm also making this up as I go along. So if I haven't got it right, I mean, I'm not an expert in this. I'm just figuring this out as I go along. It's Ockenden, 8 miles, 19 minutes. Go. Right, back in my little hole. Yeah, battery terminal was knackered. So I've got a replacement. This is a really shit job, and I'm starting to understand why none of the other boys wanted to do it. It's starting to make sense. But it's now fixed. I was talking to Dan the other day. He's a little bit camera shy, so you don't really see him. Because I'm looking at getting that high ab we've got's been written off. So I'm looking at getting a 7.5 tonner with a high ab on. But then, like he was saying, well, you need a transport manager and all that sort of stuff. And to be fair, I'm starting to understand why you have somebody just dedicated to vehicle maintenance. I do get it, because look how much time I've burnt today. It's almost midday and I'm still fucking around with this. You just burn hours just doing shit like this, just keeping infrastructure and shit moving.
I only get my ideas.
After all of that, the inverter's fucked. Fuck are you laughing at? Gobshite.
Did it not work?
No, it didn't work. Fuck you all. Got better things to do with my time. Trial and error. Right, so I'm going to go back onto Amazon and I'm going to go ask for my fucking money back.
Thank you all for watching. We shall see you all next time. Here's behind the scenes of Thomas working on the van and more, and a little sneak peek of what's to come in the next video.
pan onto you doing a...
Well, go on, get on with it then, go on. Give them something to look at.
Yeah, you'll have to... Right, everybody, it is the next day. Now, we are, I say we, the camera guy and me, we're going out to... But they're good if you're just doing street work and stuff and you just want a quick... Here, ducky, ducky, duckies. Yeah.